In this video, I'm going to show you how to train a picture classification model in uCode. The first thing I have to do is open up the AI extension and enable it. Clicking back to go into uCode, you can see a group of AI blocks that have been added into the groups. I'm going to click on Train Model in order to pick what type of model I want to train. I'm going to use a picture classification model. You can see that it already has two classes for training, but since I'm using lions, tigers, and cheetahs, I'm going to add in a third type. It's important to rename your classes to be appropriate to the pictures that you will be adding. After I've renamed my classes, I'm going to use my file picker right here to add the sample images that I'm going to use to train my model. Using Windows Explorer, I'm going to come over here and pick out the appropriate pictures. Since I started with my lions, I'm going to go into the lions folder. I'm going to select them all and drag them into that area. You can see that the pictures immediately upload into the model trainer. I'll repeat this with the tigers and the cheetahs. After all of your pictures have been loaded and your classes have been renamed appropriately, it is time to train your model. Depending on the number of pictures and the number of classes, this might take a few seconds. After training your model, it is also a wise idea to rename it to find it in uCode easier. You can check to see how well your model has been trained by selecting a random picture in order for it to analyze. You can do this by picking a file, or if you have a webcam attached, you can hold up a picture to it and it will guess the picture accordingly. I'm going to come back over here to Windows Explorer and pick a different image that's not a part of my original 30. This image, I'm going to drag it into the model. And you can see that it is predicting with 99.9% certainty that this is a picture of a tiger. If you're confident that your model is working appropriately, you can click on Export Model, which will bring that model into uCode. In the AI group, you can see that there are object recognition models that can be loaded for your code. There's always a couple that are already in here, and from previous demonstrations, I have a large cats model that I have already created. The one that I just used is just simply named cats. And I can use this block in conjunction with an event to have that model loaded accordingly. Once it's been loaded and the program has been initiated, we can use these other blocks to test confidence in other pieces of data. Once again, by holding a picture in front of the webcam, it will predict the picture accordingly based on its training.